Hi Scorpio, welcome to your love reading for January 2017. We are working with two decks again, so let's go ahead and begin. This is going to be for confirmation, so we will get to that in a minute, but first, let's get 9 cards for you from this deck. Also, if you enjoy watching love readings, make sure to watch my general love readings posted every Wednesday. Okay, so this is the love reading for the sign of Scorpio for January 2017. What energies are around the sign of Scorpio's love life for January 2017? The first card that you have is the Ace of Pentacles. Scorpio, January 2017. The Magician. The Ten of Wands. Scorpio, January 2017. The Moon. Scorpio, January 2017. Princess of Wands. Scorpio, January 2017. Five of Wands. Scorpio, January 2017. Nine of Pentacles. Scorpio, January 2017. Ten of Pentacles. Final card. Two of Pentacles. The card at the bottom of the deck is going to represent the main energy around your love life for the month of January, and you have the Two of Wands. So to me, the Two of Wands can mean a delay. It means that you're off to a good start, but there could be some waiting associated with seeing something fully manifest. But we'll see how this kind of ties in with the rest of the reading. Okay, so as I was pulling the cards, I've kind of noticing what's going on right here. The Ace of Pentacles, the Magician, and the Ten of Wands. So the Ace of Pentacles, you know, is a 1. It's a new beginning. And then we also have a 1 here because it's the Magician. These 1s kind of make me think that you're kind of doing away with the old, because you have the Ten of Wands, which represents something that you're tired of. And this could be the way that you've been approaching love. This could be a relationship that just isn't working out for you. I feel like you're making different decisions, and you do end with the Two of Pentacles, which represents having to make a choice. Okay, but let's take it one card at a time and see how this all fits in together. You have the Ace of Pentacles. So this is a great card to get, especially being the first card. The first card is always really important. This is promising you blessings when it comes to your love life. If you're single, this can mean that you very kind of unexpectedly meet the perfect person for you. You just happen to be at the right place at the right time, because this card represents blessings from the universe. So this would be a relationship, perhaps your life partner. This just means that you're pleasantly surprised how things just fall into place for you. For those who are already coupled, this represents, you know, happiness and abundance in your home, blessings, maybe even a relationship working out, those relationships that are meant to be. You do have the Magician here telling you that it's time to be proactive in your love life. For those who are single, this means that you can't hide and kind of expect everything to kind of magically fall together for you. You do have that message from the Ace of Pentacles telling you that the universe is on your side when it comes to relationships. But with the Magician being here, it means that you have to help the universe by making the right decisions, being in the right mentality. It just means that you're being more hands-on when it comes to finding love, making yourself more available. For those who are already in an existing relationship, this means that maybe some of you have to steer the relationship in the right direction, that you have to help your partner along, especially if you feel like there's a lot of issues. You do have the Ten of Wands here, which tells me that somebody is feeling drained in a relationship. Somebody is feeling exhausted, perhaps with, you know, misunderstandings. You do have the Five of Wands here. There could be arguments, misunderstandings, not getting along, which is making somebody kind of feel like quitting, like leaving this relationship. But it doesn't mean that everybody's going to do that in January. This could even be that you're tired of certain like small petty things. Again, the energy of the Five of Wands, and it is lined up with it. And it's time to get these things out in the open. But with the Magician being here, it means that you have to be proactive. So if you're waiting for your partner to change and they're not changing, that means that you have to help this along by maybe speaking about whatever is bothering you. Challenges in the relationship. I just feel like somebody is really tired of something that is happening in their love life. And the Magician is saying that nothing's going to change if you don't do something about it. You do have this energy from the Ace of Pentacles telling you that you have a lot of unexpected blessings headed your way when it comes to love. A lot of things just magically working out for you, but you have to help it along by making decisions and being more proactive when it comes to your love life. And I feel like until you do that, again, you have this energy of the Two of Wands telling you that there could be a delay in seeing what you want to see. You also have the Moon. And the Moon this can represent your intuition, psychic abilities, and kind of tuning in to what is right for you. So for those of you where maybe you're in an extremely troubled relationship, this could be insights that come to you as far as like what you need to do for yourself and for your family. This is lined up with the Nine of Pentacles, which represents your self-esteem, your sense of independence. You don't want to be codependent on a partner. The Moon it represents things that are hidden as well. So if you've kind of felt lost when it comes to love or relationship and you've not really been able to figure out what it is that's going on behind the scenes, whether you feel like your partner has been hiding something from you or you don't understand why your love life is taking so many bizarre twists and turns, the Moon can represent that some of these things come to light. Like you finally understand perhaps why there has been a delay in your love life, either because you're single and you haven't met someone, or you're in an existing relationship, but there have been bizarre twists and turns. The Moon can represent things coming to light, like you finally understand what has been working against you. Now, you also have the Princess of Wands. So this can be good news concerning a relationship, especially for those relationships that have been not in a not so good place. This can represent kind of hearing from a partner that they want to work things out with you. Again, things coming to the surface. Somebody perhaps opening their heart. This represents good news and communication. This also represents, change and excitement. So I feel like some things could be coming to light to show you what changes you have to make to get this energy out of the way where everything's just stalled and you're not really seeing anything. And meanwhile, somebody here is becoming really pessimistic and low on energy. You also have the Five of Wands. So this can mean, pettiness in a relationship, bickering. This is not an extremely negative card. It just means that you're kind of poking at each other. You're poking at each other and it's competition, it can represent just kind of arguments and drama. And for some of you, that is exactly what you're tired of with the Ten of Wands. It's lined up with the Ten of Wands. You're tired of the fighting and the bickering. And for some of you, you have to make a choice concerning this relationship where you feel that maybe that is just enough. And for some others, it just means that you have to speak up about this issue that is going on. For some of you, this can even represent someone else interfering in your relationship. The Five of Wands is the competition card. So maybe for those of you that are single, I guess it could even apply to those who are already coupled, that there is someone meddling in your relationship, whether it's someone that's trying to steal your partner. If that's the case, good news. It could be that partner is choosing you. If you've kind of been waiting for someone to pick you or another person, they pick you because the Princess of Wands represents good news and change and excitement. But it could even represent family or friends kind of interfering in your relationship. But again, I feel like this is settled in a positive way. You also have the Nine of Pentacles. Interesting that down here you have the Nine of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. So I feel like this is kind of like a sequence of events. I feel like in the month of January, not only do you have to focus on your existing relationship, I feel like there are also opportunities for abundance, and this could be career advancement. I know this is a love reading, but for me, this is a card of personal growth and being really independent, seeing yourself as independent. And I feel like if there have been issues in a relationship, which could be tied to this energy, where you feel like somebody has been leaning on you too much, your partner's becoming codependent on you, or you've been too codependent on your partner, that you're kind of starting to branch out on your own and kind of thinking about your career, or kind of focusing more on yourself. And I feel like for a lot of you, that is exactly what you need. You also have the energy of the Ten of Pentacles. So this is a great card to see in a love reading because it represents marriage, it represents children, but it also represents financial stability. And again, this is next to the Nine of Pentacles, which means that once, perhaps for those who are single, where maybe you're going to school or you're focusing on building your career, that comes first, and then the marriage. That would definitely explain the main energy of the Two of Wands, that there is a waiting period for you to kind of get things started so that you have that stability for your family. And I feel like for some of you, you're doing that in the month of January. For others, I kind of get a strange message that for some of you, you have to choose, because you have the Two of Pentacles here. You have to choose which one you're going to focus on. And this might be for some of you who are kind of workaholics. And it may not be you, it could be your partner, the person that you're dating, that they have to choose, between marriage and continuing to focus on their career and, acquiring material possessions. You have to choose, is it going to be love or is it going to be money? And I feel like this applies to maybe even singles as well. Maybe you already have a degree and you have a great job, and now it's time to start thinking about having a family. And you have to choose whether you want to continue to accumulate money and material possessions, or you want to start looking for your life partner. But I also feel like for some people who are married or in a relationship, somebody's focusing too much on bettering themselves, and it's time to choose, family or money. Okay, so let's get some confirmation cards from this deck. What additional confirmation is there for the sign of Scorpio for January 2017? You have the Seven of Wands. Scorpio, January 2017. The King of Wands. The Knight of Wands. Okay, so interesting that we have the King of Wands and the Knight of Wands. Let me just talk about the King of Wands first. This could be someone who is a fire sign. You're a water sign, but this could be someone who is a fire sign who's significant. For those who are already coupled, this can be an existing partner. If that is the case, if this is your romantic partner, for those who are single, this can even be someone new that's coming into your life. This person is surrounded by these energies, the Seven of Wands and the Knight of Wands. I feel like for those who are single, if you're meeting a fire sign, and fire signs are, again, very fiery and determined, and they really kind of want to charge ahead when it comes to everything in their life, including their relationship. They jump right in. And I feel like some of you might get caught up. I'm being drawn back to the Ace of Pentacles, being swept off your feet by someone very unexpectedly. The Knight of Wands is kind of very determined energy, high energy, self-confident. And again, that is the energy of the King of Wands. This is someone who's very well put together, someone that's very self-confident, motivated, and very financially stable. There is a word of caution here with the Seven of Wands, asking you to look out for yourself. This is a confrontational energy. This means that you don't allow other people to walk all over you, to dictate certain terms to you. And this might be, a new person coming into your life, this King of Wands. But for those who are already coupled, this King of Wands can be your romantic partner, your significant other, where, again, you kind of speak your truth with the Seven of Wands. Especially if there's something going on in the relationship that you're not quite happy with. The Knight of Wands is telling you that there will be positive changes in the relationship. You will see a lot of positive changes, a lot of positive movement. But this is next to the Two of Pentacles, so it does require kind of decisions and choosing the outcome that is best for you. So this means that you have to decide whether you want to speak up about whatever it is that's kind of bothering you, what is kind of blocking your relationship. Remember, the main energy is a Two of Wands. The Seven of Wands is next to the Ten of Wands. Again, that Ten of Wands energy is feeling just completely burned out and exhausted from trying. And the Seven of Wands means that you're going to speak up about this. You're going to let somebody know that you've had enough, or that you have a problem with certain issues, which could very well be the Five of Wands, that you're tired of fighting, you're tired of arguing. For some of you, it could even be that you're tired of your partner going back and forth with someone else, that they have to choose. I feel like if that is the case, there is good news with the Princess of Wands. You are chosen. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to this deck, see what comes up for you. What additional messages are there for Scorpio for January 2017? You have the Eight of Pentacles. Scorpio, January 2017. The Sun. Scorpio, January 2017. The King of Cups. The bottom of this deck, you have the Ten of Pentacles. So this is a repeating card. And remember, these are two entirely different decks. So when a card comes up from these two decks, I feel like this is a very important message for you. So this is a very positive message for those who are single. It could be that January could be your month where you find that romantic partner. Again, the Ten of Pentacles represents marriage, family, but also a sense of stability, financial stability. For those who are already coupled, where you're concerned about your relationship, like, are you going to make it or not? Are you going to stay together? This is basically a message telling you that everything is going to be fine. Your relationship will continue. Okay, so the card that I pulled for you over here is the Eight of Pentacles. This is telling you that there's a lot of work to do when it comes to your love life. Especially with the messages that I see over here, like the Ten of Wands and the Seven of Wands and the Five of Wands. I feel like some of you have, some things to work out in your relationship. And I kind of feel, when I said that, I feel like it's nothing that is, it's no big deal for some of you. It's like kind of like small issues that you have to work out, but if you don't work them out and speak out or speak up about them, they could turn into something entirely different, into something much uglier. I feel like there's a lot of work to do to heal an existing relationship. Or for those who are single, there's a lot of work to do to be open to meeting someone new. You do have the Sun, so this is a major arcana, and this is promising you a positive outcome. Again, whatever your situation is, whether you're single and hoping to meet that romantic partner this month, the Sun is telling you that you will be successful. This card also represents marriage and children, and we do see the woman here carrying a baby. Some of you might be deciding to have a baby, but this card represents positive energy and positive thinking. Remember, there is work to do. And then you have the King of Cups. So this could very much be you, because this is a water sign and Scorpio is a water sign. And I feel like generally in the month of January, there is positive energy around you. Yes, you're being told with this row of cards that there's a lot of work for you to do when it comes to your love life. Again, whether you're single and looking or an existing relationship, there's a lot of work to do. That's probably why the main energy was the Two of Wands. There could be, a delay in getting what you want and seeing the results that you want, because there's so much work to do. But the Sun is it's positive energy, and it's promising you that there will be a positive outcome, the outcome that you want to see, whether this is meeting somebody new in January or holding on to your existing relationship. Again, seeing these two cards right here tells me that for those who are worried about their marriage staying together, that this is Spirit's way of saying that your marriage will continue. Your relationship will continue. Not only that, but you're moving into a very abundant period. Remember that we did start off with the Ace of Pentacles, which represents kind of being blessed with abundance. Everything just kind of working out magically for you. But you do have the Magician telling you that you may have to help this along by making certain decisions. Again, the Two of Pentacles, bringing up issues with your partner where you are not happy. For those who are single, kind of doing the work. What is it that's keeping you from moving on, or what is it that's preventing you from dating? I feel like there's a lot of things to look at in January. Okay, Scorpio, this has been your love reading for January 2017. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will speak to you again next month.